Hey G Squad, welcome back to an episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode we have this cool, amazing product right here in my hand, and basically what this is an electric tea kettle. They also use to boil water as well. You can see this is basically what the packaging looks like. But let's open up to show you guys what's included inside first. Alright, so when you guys first open up, you can see that this is basically what it looks like inside. So when you guys first open up, first thing you see inside is the instruction manual or user manual here to teach you guys how to use the product. And then right underneath that, you can see there's a bunch of stuff right here. This is the lid. They just want to attach it onto the tea kettle or electric kettle to boil water. And you guys notice how they have a little opening right here. And the reason why that's open right here is so that way you can actually put the tea infuser on here. And then the tea infuser right here, if you can see, is definitely a high quality material that they use on here, which is stainless steel material. So they have all these holes throughout the product so that way the water can come out. So that's everything right here. Let's open up the bottom part and show you guys what's inside. Alright, so when you guys open up, you can see that this is basically what it looks like. So right here is the electric tea kettle and it is real glass. And then right here we have other part of the lid. So you guys actually use this to cover up the lid, which is on top part right here, which I'll show you guys how to do that in a second. But last and final thing that we have right here is the base of the product. So you guys want to put the kettle on here to start boiling water after you guys select what you guys want to use on here. And then right here is the cable that you guys want to attach onto the wall to power it on. Alright, so this is basically what the product looks like once you guys take it out. So there's a few buttons right here. So there's a mute button, there's a keep warm button, custom temperature button, program button, on and off button, and also start and cancel button right here. And they have a little display screen to show you guys what you guys are selecting on here as well. And the bottom part here, they do have the option for you guys to like wrap up the cable here as well to keep it organized. So that's what the base look like. Let's take a look at this one here. Alright, so when we take it out, you can see that this is basically what it looks like. So they have this little tip option right here, so that way when you pour out the water or the liquid, it won't drip any of the water out because of the way how to design it. And right here they provide you guys more instruction to teach you guys how to maintain it and how to use it and how to make tea. And they also give you guys this quick starter guide to teach you guys what to do if it's your first time using it. Once you guys finish boiling it and rinsing out the water and everything, then you guys are all set to use it to make water, tea, or whatever you guys want to use it for. That is up to you guys. But this is basically what the product looks like for the glass right here. And the glass that they use for this electric kettle is different than your normal electric kettle. And the cool thing about this product, if you guys look very carefully right here, they actually label like how much to add right here. And the same thing for other side right here. And they also mention how it's BPA free as well. So when you guys want to put on the lid, what you guys want to do first is to insert the tea infuser inside right here. If you guys want to use it. If you guys don't, you don't have to. But if you guys want to use the tea, just go like this, lock it in, and then put it into the glass right here. Make sure it goes all the way in. And the cool thing about this product is the fact that you guys don't even need to lift it up to pour it. You guys can just pour water directly onto the product right there. So it definitely has that very cool opening right here, which is pretty cool. And if you want to put the lid on top, to lock it back in. So the way how you guys lock the lid is by putting the lid like this and then turn it this way. And it locks it in right there. So that way it's completely sealed and none of the dust or dirt or anything can get inside. And then you guys can just pour your water and pour it out, which is pretty cool. And then right here is the bottom part. So you just want to insert this onto the bottom of the base, which is right here. So just like this. And then all you guys need to do is plug in the cable, activate it, and start using it. So that is basically everything that is on the product. Before I actually test it out, I do want to talk about a few specs that's on here first, so that way you guys know what is on here. So first and foremost, the product, they mentioned how there's 6 different programmable modes on here, so you guys can change the different temperature setting for whatever tea you guys want to use, whether it be oolong, green tea, black tea, or whatever. They have all the instructions provided for you guys, or you guys can follow your own instructions as well. They also have the keep warm option, and they also have 24 custom temperature settings you can do as well if you guys don't want to use the preset temperatures. And obviously the overall product, they use really high quality materials, such as a high quality stainless steel material throughout the product for both the base and also the tea infuser and also the kettle itself, if you guys don't count the glass part. But that is basically everything that's on the product. Now let's actually go test this out to show you guys how to use it and when it actually works. And then we'll come back and talk more about the product in a second. Alright, so right here we have the product. If you can see, we have all plugged in. And I definitely love how the bottom of the product, it has that non-slip design. So if you guys try to move it, it's kind of hard to move it because they actually help prevent it from like slipping around and moving around as well. If you can see, once we plug in the cable, it does light up right here. So you just want to press whatever you guys want to use in terms of the custom temperature or the program option, which is preset. But first thing first, let me actually add some water in here first. So I want to unlock this part right here and take it out. And we want to rinse the product right here and also the lid as well. So let me do that first. All right, let's rinse it. So we want to rinse the lid, the tea infuser, and everything else. So we want to take all this out and rinse it. And then let's add the water in right here, because they have this opening for you guys to pour water in. So when you guys fill up the water, you don't want to go above the maximum line right here. So you can see it definitely carries a lot of water inside the actual product right here, which is pretty cool. So what we want to do now is to wipe down the product on the side to make sure there's no water on the bottom as well. And then we can put it back onto the product and then we can turn it on. Alright, so we're just wiping it down right now first. Make sure there's no water throughout the product. Make sure it doesn't leak to the bottom as well. Alright, so that should be good. So what I want to do is put it back onto the product right here. And you guys can hear the beep. So depending on what you guys want to boil, you guys want to select whatever you guys want. So if you guys want the hottest one, then you guys want to press this button right here. Alright, so now you can select whatever you want. If you can see, it shows how you guys can boil black, French press, oolong, white, green, delicate, and the list goes on. So you don't want to press that button to select whatever you guys want. If you can see, there's definitely a lot of options on here. And it tells you guys the temperature setting on here as well. So this is 212, this 200, this 195, 180, 175, 160. If you guys want to do custom temperature, you can definitely do that as well. So the maximum is around like 215. If you guys want to keep warm the product, just press keep warm. If you guys want to mute the sound on here, you just have to press and hold it down for 3 seconds. And now mute the sound so you guys can't hear any more sound. So that way you can get a silent mode if you guys want to. If you guys want to turn it back on, just press and hold it. And turn back on the sound. So once you guys select whatever you guys want to use, then you guys want to press the on button right here to start. So I'm just going to use the highest temperature right here. So basically now it's working. So you can see right here it mentioned how it's 76 degrees. So once the product starts boiling later on, the temperature should go up from this point, if you can see. Alright, so you see that it's basically done now. So basically once it reaches the temperature that is set, which is 212 in this case, it turns off by itself. So if you guys want to keep warm, just press on this button right here and set whatever temperature you guys want. As long as it's below the temperature that I set, which is 212, you guys can press on the keep warm button and keep the product warm to that temperature that I set, which is in this case 140. Alright, so I just finished boiling some tea inside. You can see the liquid is kind of like yellowish and the tea is inside right here. So I'm not sure if you can see inside or not, but there's a bunch of tea leaves in there. But let me actually pour some of these onto my cup to show you guys how well it works. Alright, so I got my little cup right here, so let's pour it on. Alright, so you see that no spill design, the way how they made this little tip right here, so that way all the water can go back inside, and then we have to worry about any of the water or liquid falling down because of the way how they design it. So that's actually really cool. So you guys can definitely use it for like tea, for water, for coffee, what you guys want to use on here, that is up to you guys. But definitely really cool how they give you guys the option to use the tea option if you guys want to as well. Alright, welcome back guys. So now you guys saw a quick test of the product. You guys can definitely see it actually does work and it works quite well. Super easy to use. I definitely love the option how you guys can change all the different settings on here, like the customizable temperature settings, the keep warm option, and also the fact how you guys can take off the tea infuser or you can just keep it with the tea infuser. That's up to you guys, but definitely really cool how they give you guys that option, and it's so easy to remove like the top part of the lid if you guys want to fill water inside. And I definitely love that little tip of where you guys pour out the liquid, so that way it's like a no spill design, which is pretty awesome as well. But that is basically everything that's on the product. Now that we can unboxing and testing out the product, now to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth it or not. So for this tea kettle in particular, I definitely have to say that it is pretty worth it if you guys want one or need one of these. Especially if you guys are trying to look for a high quality electric kettle where it give you guys the option to keep warm like your liquid or your tea or whatever, and also the fact how it give you guys the option of like changing the temperature to customizable or preset temperature. You can do all of that on here. And definitely one of the coolest thing about the product is the fact that how it has a tea infused option where you guys can actually move that if you guys want to, and you guys actually just pour the water into the middle part of the lid. So that way it actually makes it a lot easier for you guys to open and close it and add water in if you guys need to as well. But then obviously for those guys who don't want or don't need one or haven't one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save your money for something else actually you do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.